anything that I usually do.
Or me.
Go away, you put me off. You just put me off.
Emma's gave up.
Jan found the helmet.
Oh, you just found that?
You see?
Oh, wow. Bullet hole in it.
По-моему, їхня.
Oh.
It was in the building, in the house.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Деякі люди вже понакривали, от
Some
шифером,
people were
що
able
можна було
to
спасти.
make some roofs for their buildings.
А от таке,
But
руки,
here, you see,
руки не зроблять цього, розумієте?
In a lot of these buildings, they put signs up. They can't go in and clean them out. We just stopped off here. He wanted to show off his rocket. Look at this. All right, made another stop here. Good morning from Odessa. I'm with Callum abroad here.
Yes.
What a traumatic morning it's been. I was woken up with him coming into my room to stealing my duvet because he left the air conditioner on in his room and locked himself in there last night. He went in his room, locked the door, and he didn't surface until this morning, and he woke up with hypothermia.
Freezing. But she always seems to get like nice big duvets and stuff. And
But wait, let me backtrack a bit. He got the fancy room with the balcony. I had the worst room. He had delusions of grandeur and picked the fancy room. But then this morning he said it had sort of North Korea vibes. Didn't
it
you?
did. There was no duvet, and it was like a wee thin sheet. It was freezing.
Minimalist.
Cold. Very minimalist. Minimalist.
Minimalist. So I had the shitty room with a duvet. I found the duvet myself. And then he found out he left his camera.
Left my camera at a restaurant last night, but we went back round and they gave us it back. So happy days.
Yeah.
Very thankful because there's quite a lot of content on there that I need to save on the hard drive. So your man's pulse was racing this morning. And I was like, don't worry about it. I said, it's not your camera that's lost, Emma. So we've got it back. Happy days. So we're currently sitting in Emma's car that she got when she was 17.
Oh yeah, this is a really old car, you cheeky. This is Igor from
OdessaGuide.net.
OdessaGuide.net. So we're in this really old car. What kind of car is this?
Volga.
A Volga.
Yeah, 1968, a classic car.
We're in a 1968 Volga. I'll show you outside, but inside it's so cool. It's got an ashtray. Got a nice cushion. One long seat here. So we're rattling along here.
Emma was rattling before she got in the car.
So funny. So tired. So tired. It's
Yeah.
last night the alarms went off like 4 times.
The sirens and stuff are going off during the night, but I don't know what it is. Since I got here, I've not had a good sleep. To be honest.
The sirens go off, it's hard to relax because you get an alert when it goes off and then when it's safe.
What did we do, Callum?
What do we do, Callum?
Yeah, we've got the top floor of
On the corner.
of an apartment at the corner. Yeah, where all the international chains are. So
Yes, and we won't be so stupid next time. So we're currently on the route to...
we're en route to we don't know where.
Can't remember
but
what was discussed.
we'll find out soon enough.
And then I'll show you the outside of the car. Just got a bit loud in here. Noisy. Right, Callum?
Pretty loud.
Okay, it was a bit of a bumpy ride in that car. I'm in a city called Mykolaiv. And this is a busy area here, a market area, and there's the remnants here of cluster bombs all around the streets. There's one here. And apparently these cluster bombs were dropped at 3:40 in the afternoon when it was busy. Streets of Mykolaiv. Are you sweating?
Yes.
And there's an exhaust problem on the car. The exhaust pipe fell off.
Ideal.
Right, pretty much. That's what the noise was.
And it was at that point Emma's soul died.
Yeah, my soul died when I stepped in that car. And here's the outside of the car. So the exhaust is hanging off. In 1960 odd car. How am I banged my head?
Banged your head. My head is sweating.
Yes, it's hot.
So yes, we've got some, a little piece from an S-300s.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
And a little bit of shrapnel from the cluster bombs. As you do, that'll go on my wall of shame.
Where's mine?
You're not getting mine, Emma.
And the journey continues. I don't know where we're going. Okay, I'm not quite sure the name of this place yet, but I'm just going to do some quick shots driving through here now. I will tell you the name or I'll write the name. Just after driving through this neighborhood, it's just all houses, and every single house has been touched. I'm following. The fire. The lady that we're following is, I think, the president for this community. Looks like we're at the. Is this a town hall?
Це модульні домики,
And
які дали
these are modular
Людям.
houses that
Okay.
were given to
Yeah.
people.
What's the name of this town?
Как называется ваше село?
партизанське. Воно,
Партизанское.
Partizanske.
да, воно одне село, але має два пункти його через железну дорогу.
So
Одне.
it's one town, but it's divided into two parts.
Зараз ми
Okay.
туди поїдемо, ви
So
подивитесь,
we are
там
now in
вообще
one part,
страшно.
and then we are going to the other part
Да.
behind the railroad,
Мост
and
уже
it's
зробили.
even worse.
Oh, it's worse.
А тепер подивіться.
And
А це
now
ось моя
look
хата.
at it, and this is my home.
Пожалуйста. Я вам би
no.
показала, яка в мене хатинка була гарна, але
So
ось
I could have shown you a little
Ось.
nice house that I used to have, but that's what I have now.
одні рози цвітуть.
Only the roses are there blooming.
Ні, можете не відкривати. Да. Воно все згоріло,
Everything burned
а
down,
тоді все
Everything
розбило.
burned down.
and everything was destroyed.
So she lost everything?
То есть вы все загубили, все потеряли, что
Нічого, я живу рядом в селі, знімаю хату у друзів.
I live with my
А це
friends,
все
I rent a house over there.
Okay.
But for the majority of the people in town, they have no houses.
Oh.
Там була кухня, вона впала вся.
I used to have a kitchen
Все
there.
згоріло.
Everything burned down.
Згоріло все, а тоді все розрушило.
So
У нас
everything
таких
burned
хат
down and
Right.
дуже
destroyed.
багато, дуже.
And
Це
we have a lot
кожна
of
друга.
buildings like this here.
Right.
Деякі люди вже понакривали от
Some
шифером,
people were
що
able
можна було
to
спасти.
make some roofs for
Да.
their buildings.
А от таке, ну
But
руки,
here, you see,
руки не зроблять цього, розумієте? І
I
жити
can't do
нема
it
де.
with my hands and I have nowhere to live.
Хто живе поруч, хто в городі живе,
Some
бо
people
нема
live
куди
nearby,
вертатися.
some people went
І що
to the
далі
city
робити з цим?
Yeah.
and we don't know
Люди не
what to do.
знають.
And what kind of help are they getting from help? Who's giving them money to rebuild?
А хтось виділяє якісь гроші, щоб построїтися.
Ні, сільська рада і волонтери допомагають.
Yeah, the volunteers help and
шифер,
the
доски дають, возять гуманітарну допомогу.
city council
Це моя
helps.
кума.
This
Гуманітарну
is my
допомогу
relative.
возять, воду возять.
So
Ну,
we get
більш-менш
water,
допомагають.
we get some supplies
Але
here.
також, щоб із нуля комусь хату построїти, нема
We get
зовсім
some
ніхто нічого не
construction
каже.
materials, but
Ніхто
nobody
нічого не
gets something built from scratch.
Ви
Right.
розумієте, ну, людина, нема мільярда грошей, щоб я
You
це
see,
построїла.
I don't have a billion
І так кожна друга
hryvnias
хата.
to build this, and each
Okay.
building is like this.
Дуже великі гроші
Wow.
треба. І
So you need a lot of money to rebuild.
Yes.
A lot of money.
Are people starting to come back to the village now?
А люди зараз повертаються сюди.
повертаються, хто
Yeah,
живе
yeah, they are.
у погребі, ще є
Some
люди
people
живуть.
live in
Хто
basements.
живе у таку
Ah.
верандочку, в
Some
столі,
people make a
хто живе
small
в
hut.
баньки,
Some
і з
people
дітьми
live in a bath
вертаються.
with the
Бо нема де
children
жити, ну,
because you
нема.
have nowhere to live.
Щоб поїхати у городі, треба
If
знімати,
you
треба
go
платити
to the
гроші.
city and live there, you need to rent an apartment and you have to pay.
Люди залишилися без
But
роботи,
people are jobless,
без,
Yes.
без жилья, без
without
нічого. ви розумієте?
accommodation, without anything.
Yeah, not good.
Нас
Yeah.
дуже таких багато.
And
Кожна
there are
друга
many
хата
people
така.
like this here.
Wow.
І нічого нам не кажуть, і що
And
робити.
nobody
і-
says, nobody is telling us anything.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What to
Дітьми?
do, what's next.
А хто хтось є? Ну так, люди повертаються, звісно. Хто приїжджає, кожен день прибирає.
This is sad.
Розгрібаю і модульний домик.
This is our home.
So
А модульний домик це таке, його дають для того.
to
Розумієте, це
endure.
була батьківська хата, яку
You know,
батьки
this was my
строїли
parents' hut. My
і
parents
зробили,
built
ну,
it,
подарили
they built,
мені його.
and they gave it to me like a gift.
І її не
now it's
дітям, не
gone.
внукам,
So I
нікому вона
cannot
не
give
досталася.
it
Таких
over to
хат
my
дуже багато.
kids, to my grandkids.
Yeah, it's
And
sad,
it's
very sad.
typical.
А більш нема де жити.
And I have nowhere else to live. Like
Ну,
Mykolaiv,
брат мене
they
в
couldn't
Херсоні
take Mykolaiv, but they
просидів в
shelled it
окупації.
every
Ми
day. They
ж,
just
оце
hammered on
село,
it.
воно було
Because they couldn't take it.
лінія вогню, сама перша лінія вогню. Чого воно так пострадало?
So this is what a small village is like. They've got no money to rebuild everything. We just literally, I put the clips in, you saw them, but after just driving around and around this village. And these small houses here, provided by volunteer organisations for disabled people, on the condition that they rebuild their own home. But nobody has money, and all the rubble has to be taken away by tractors, and they can't take it with their hands, and they have no money to rebuild, to even take away the rubble. So this is like a makeshift town hall here, and we're going to go see the school. Because like every town, it has a school.
The water tower was destroyed.
Oh, so there's no water here?
Восстановили?
Ні, її не встановили, але качають. Мотор остався цілий. Ось вона лежить.
You see, it's over there.
Oh, I
You see
see.
the white one.
Качають і людям розвозять.
So water is being pumped and distributed to people.
Okay.
Світ підключили, хто люди живуть в кожній хаті,
Now
по
we have
лампочці горить
electricity,
світ.
and people who live here, they all have power.
Okay.
Це був такий дитячий майданчик. Ну, дякуючи
And it
Богу,
was a place for kids.
Park.
живий, да.
Yeah. Playground there.
Це площадка дитяча, все.
There were many kids here singing,
Клуб вообще
dancing,
був, люди
playing.
жили, танці,
There was
концерти,
a
все
club
було.
here, and
Йдемте
people.
сюдою, ось сюдою.
Let's go this
Okay.
way. People came here to dance, to.
It's like, I don't know if that's, no, that doesn't look, I was going to say that's new, but you can see no marks in the side.
Тут люди трошки ми по весні прибирали, суботники робили, трохи прибирали.
Actually, we have cleaned up the space,
Okay.
this place a little. So we gathered and we worked and made it tidier, nicer.
Oh, what time of the day was this attack? Was it at night time?
Коли це обстрілювали, як правило, вночі чи вдень?
Днями, сутками.
24 hours a day,
Oh,
on end.
for how
Вони
many?
були, ось я вам зараз покажу, де вони були, тут зовсім близько.
А скільки? Півроку?
Ну, ми уїхали в марті місяці і 11 ноября ми
Ага. So,
заїхали.
since March till November 2022, all the
Ось
time.
такий у нас клуб був шикарний.
So that was our club.
Wow.
Як сказка
It
був, я
was
вам кажу.
magnificent, like in a fairy tale. It was very beautiful and nice.
Все було.
We had everything here, now nothing.
So there's
Well,
some,
nobody knows for sure, but
Right.
it could be.
so they in a lot of these buildings, they put signs up. They can't go in and clean them out properly because there could be still some unexploded
Ось башня наша, бачите, її звалило, нова башня.
You see, this is
Bombs.
the water tower,
Водонапорна.
Yes.
and they destroyed it.
All right, so this is the school and kindergarten here. Well, not that was.
А это в клуб что, прилет был прямой, да?
Да.
От ви бачите, яка в нас красива була школа.
So this was our school. And Jan found a helmet.
Oh, you just found that?
You see?
Oh, wow.
Ну, это, по-моему, ихняя
Это
сказка.
ихняя.
This is a Russian
Во.
helmet.
That's a Russian helmet.
Вошло и вышло.
So it came in here and came out there.
Holy shit.
А тут мозги
And
остались.
the brain was there.
Ні, у нас
Seriously?
у нас в селі їх.
Зайшли
Але ж наші хлопці були. ви
Это
думаєте,
ихняя. Наши
да.
таких не воюют.
Ні, наші хлопці були тут і теж погибло, і тут,
Ну, это
в
So,
селі,
but
і
our
там.
soldiers were here and
Это,
some of them
это значит
died.
наши ребята.
Oh, okay, okay.
І там багато, у нас багато погибло, і в заселі людей, ну, воїнів ЗСУ. Так що
So only one civilian died here, but many soldiers did.
Okay.
Как вот я.
це ось садочок. Школа і садочок.
This is the kindergarten.
Oh, kindergarten here.
Так хочеться, щоб вернулись дітки, але нема куди.
So even if the kids come back, they have nowhere to
Nothing.
go. Yeah.
Jesus.
Трошки майна залишилося, люди вивозили шкільне.
Some things are still here.
Yeah.
Something was taken away by the people.
Було
You see, it was
багато.
all nice.
Yeah.
Там от
nicely
площадочка дитяча, це новий садочок,
And
от
it's
площадку
a new
поставили.
kindergarten and a
Ah.
good place for kids.
Oh.
Возняк. It's a jet.
І у всіх
І
реакція.
робочі, бачите?
І у всіх
Right
реакція.
there.
Всі вздрогнули.
And everybody shivers.
Everybody's on edge. Yeah. What plane is that?
Our plane is
Your-
just they can't make.
Ah.
It's our guys.
All right.
Great.
That's the first time I've actually heard a plane go over. Unnerving when you hear a fire jet going overhead, which you would never normally think twice about in any other country. Okay, so this lady wants to show us her house.
Oh. This is this woman's
Home.
or what remains.
Wow. Look at this side in here, it's just all melted. Basically just a pile of rubble. And like the other lady said, you know, her house got handed down by from her parents to her. And now she has nothing to leave to her children.
So she got a trailer, a shovel, and she's trying to clean
She's
it.
trying to
You
clean
see?
it?
Yeah.
Wow.
She fills it and but it's difficult. Have a look there.
Can you even imagine?
Oh. You see?
Oh,
Оце була вона у хаті.
It was in the building, in the house.
oh really?
Yeah.
What is it?
Uh, it's a mortar shell, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ян, это ж от миномета что-то, да? 82?
Oh.
Have a look there.
Oh, right.
Да, я вот эти
Oh,
заберу
I
тоже.
see.
Ага. Вот это вот. Слушай, так это 120, наверное.
Вот это минометная мина.
It's a mortar shell.
I see. Anybody that knows my channel knows that I like these kind of villages. Usually I hunt them out. I like to visit locals in villages, and this is probably one of the kind of places I would have loved to have come to experience village life. But there is no life. The village is just destroyed. So this is a ammunition box from the soldiers that stayed here, locals, and they stayed in the basements of the houses and fed the animals and everything.
Бачите, відкрита консерва, прийшла, поїла, прибирала.
And some food supplies.
Розумієте?
Ah,
Це так страшно, що в тебе все було.
It's so scary. You have everything and then you have nothing.
Це ще 50 років.
So where can you
Построить.
borrow 50 years of life?
Ну,
No.
де?
Build
Де?
it again.
of course.
Big one.
Yeah, see that. So continuing the tour of this village here. Alright, I think we're leaving this village now. I'm not sure if she's taking us to see another part or not. But we did, Callum and I, we gave a donation to help them. They actually didn't even want to take it.
Yeah.
And they were overcome with emotion. One of the ladies was crying. They just said, they forced it back on us, and they just took it, and they said thank you for the kindness. But there's so many charities around, so many, but they need so much, and they're worried about winter already, even though summer's not here. But they know that there's no way that this will be built back up by the winter.
So I can't live anywhere else.
Oh,
I
she
want
was
to
born
stay
here. Did they have any warning that this was going to happen,
А
or
якось попереджували, що це може бути тут?
Ну, як попереджували? Зразу були.
Well, it happened too quickly.
it happened very quickly, so nobody had time to?
Ми
Тобто
самі
не було часу зібратися.
Ні, трохи було часу.
Well, we had
Було.
some time
Почали
to
виїжджати хтось
prepare.
з дітьми,
Okay.
So people
виїхали.
started
Тоді,
to go, to flee,
тоді вже стало
kids.
трошки страшно,
and
тоді
it
вже
became scary.
там почали гатити, і ти
And they started
розумієш, що то вже
to
біда.
shoot there,
Да.
and you understand
Okay,
that the
so-
shooting is
І
nearby,
так
the
от всі
shelling.
виїхали,
Yes.
So
всі.
gradually everybody was gone.
Okay, okay.
Скільки поставляли коров, свиней,
So people left
все.
their livestock behind,
Right.
Нічого не
pigs,
осталося.
cows,
Okay.
everything stayed here.
Right.
На сьогодні ти просто так, якось мені казали, волонтер приїжджав, казав, чого ти не плачеш? А я вже не можу плакати.
Some guy came here to help, and he says,
no,
"Why
there,
aren't
no.
crying actually?" And say, "I have
Люди
cried
вже
too
не
much. I
плачуть,
have."
а
Right.
вже,
You're numb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If she had a message to the world, or to the people watching the video, what would it be?
А можете є щось, що хотіли би сказати? Ну, наприклад, якщо побачите багато людей у світі, що б ви хотіли їм сказати? Ну так, якщо на камеру там десь покажуть по телебаченню.
Що я хочу сказати? Ну так, щоб не заплакати.
Well,
Розумієте,
I don't know
Ми-
what to say, I just
це
don't
наша
want to cry.
Україна. Ми тут
It's our
родилися.
country, our Ukraine, we
Тут
were
все
born
наше.
here. Everything is
Я живу
ours.
вдома.
I am at home.
Вона багата, вона
And
дуже
this
багата.
is
На
a
все.
rich
На
country.
культуру.
We have
На
everything. We
все,
have
розумієте?
culture.
Кращої країни для мене немає.
There is no better country for me.
Немає.
Just
Це моє.
no
Тут
country.
родились мої
This is
батьки.
mine. My
Батьки
parents
моїх
were born
батьків.
here,
Right.
and the parents of my parents were
Тут
born
моя
here.
дитина
My
родилась.
children were born
Це-
here.
Я нікуди не поїду.
I'm not leaving.
Я
I'm
хочу
not going
жити
anywhere.
вдома.
I want to live here,
Вдома.
at home.
Well, thank you
Yeah.
for giving us your time. We do appreciate it.
Yeah.
Спасибо, що все
Спасибо.
нам показали. Дякуємо.
І я вам дякую. Я вам дякую.
Thank you too.
Thank you.
Якщо завжди ходити в негативі, то люди будуть
If you're
не зможуть
always
з тобою правильно
in a bad
розмовляти.
mood, it's
А
a bad.
хочеться жити далі,
Yeah.
і
We want to
віримо,
go
що все
on,
буде добре,
And we
що
believe
буде
everything would be fine.
перемога буде. Так що
Yeah.
дякую вам, що ви приїхали.
Wish you,
Thanks for coming
Я
over here.
надіюсь, що
Thank you.
якусь поміч ми все-таки від вас.
and good luck. We wish you all the best and be safe.
Бажаємо вам усього кращого,
Дякую.
щоб усе було гаразд. Тримайтесь.
І в вас, і в нас, хай буде гаразд.
And you too.
Щоб ви і ми
Thank you.
Be safe.
Okay. Thank you.
Дякую. Все.
До свидания.
Молодець.
Можно посидеть пока, да? Там тенечки посидеть пока можно, да?
I'm gonna fix the fix the exhaust. It's so hot, so we're gonna go sit outside the town hall and have some water, and that's it. This is probably the name of the place. Not the common riding here. Common riding colors. Hoik colors.
Странно.
She keeps talking about
Как-
Hoik.
А, они сюда не
Hoik
зашли.
this, Hoik that.
It's a common riding
Девчонка в
weekend.
Александровке живет, холодильник не стирал, у него не жили в нашем доме. Эти
Blasphemy.
жили в нашем доме.
Blasphemy. Nobody's allowed to say anything bad about Hoik. Hoik's the promised land.
I'm just starting another clip here because this was an unexpected stop. I didn't know we were coming here. It's like a housing estate here in Mykolaiv. Lots of cats walking around. Wow, Jesus. Wow.
So it's not really recent. It happened in November, just
Это
before Kherson was liberated, and that's the notorious S-300. It came from there,
Okay.
and luckily only 2 people died.
Oh,
Mother and father, and their son was in another room. He survived.
wow.
And there is a bomb shelter in a neighboring building. And at the time of the shelling, a young woman was giving birth there.
Oh, really?
Сюда приезжает скорая разбирать и ее выносят.
So the ambulance came here for the survivors, and they took care of her too.
Ah, we just stopped off here. He wanted to show off his rocket. Look at this. It's massive.
So
What-
you can take pictures with it.
What is it again?
This is the frame from a cluster bomb.
All right.
So this is where the smaller bombs
Oh,
are.
I see.
And then they explode in the air, and smaller bombs just cover the area completely.
Oh, okay. I've never seen.
Standard lamp.
It's going to be a
Going to learn
slam.
Standard lamp.
Светильник здесь.
Light there.
Oh, right.
It will
Different
be
colours?
A lamp.
Yeah.
Каких цветов будет?
Там разноцветный будет. Хоть белый, хоть синий, хоть желтый, хоть зеленый, можно
White,
цветную
Oh,
поставить.
green.
wow.
Я цветную пущу.
Nice. It'll be like a Christmas tree.
Будет как новогодняя елка.
Да, это же я делаю на память себе.
Right.
So I do it just as a souvenir.
So this is Jan is quite a collector here. He goes around and collects souvenirs. He wants to sell them one day.
Третье.
А кто знает, что она у меня есть?
Ну да. This is a grenade.
Oh,
Frag
right.
grenade.
Наступательная.
Не, это оборонительная. Наступать надо такая.
Оборонительная.
Да.
From when?
So it's actually a live grenade. You
Oh,
only need a fuse, and you can use it,
Oh,
even though it's
great.
damaged.
I know somebody I could use a grenade on right now. Where are we going now? So over here. Oh, it's where people were sheltering.
So a cluster bomb went straight to that balcony.
Oh,
Now
wow.
it's been fixed,
Okay.
but
See all the
it went
shrapnel
straight
marked
there.
on the
Yeah.
wall there.
And another cluster bomb went to the roof of the entrance. You
Oh
see?
yeah, I
Right
see that.
there.
Yeah.
People are still living the life best they can.
And if you walk here, you'll see lots of these traces of explosion.
On the ground,
like we
yeah.
say, the sun. Here, for example, we don't have to walk anywhere. It's here, right
Oh
here.
yeah.
They make a very distinct pattern. You can see,
Yeah.
and they call it like the sun. All right, I think I'm going to sign off here. Exhausted, mentally and physically. All right, made another stop here. I just can't get away from anywhere. This is the most recent one. This was 2 weeks ago.
And it's the shipyard management was there.
All right. Look at the crater here. And around the corner of this building, I didn't really get it in, was a hospital. Well, there was in the last fall, old Soviet building. He said I could film it. I've kind of like, I'm numb to seeing bombed out buildings now. I'm not going to film any more bombed out buildings. I don't, just some normal stuff. Life. How people are getting on with their lives and everything. I don't want to. I've seen so much destruction here, and I don't really. I think you can kind of get the idea that there's a lot, and I think this is going to be my last video on the destruction. All right, I'm sitting here in the main street here in Mykolaiv. I'm just videoing what I see. I don't mention either side. I hope I haven't, because I don't mean to. If I have, it's not in anything that I usually do. So,
Or me.
go away. You put me off. You just put me off.
Emma's gave up.
I'm so tired.
Yeah, long day.
It's been a long day, and we've got 2 hours to go back in the tin.
That's not what she called it 5 minutes ago.
In that white tin sardine can. 2 hours, if it makes it, without the exhaust falling off. And if the exhaust does fall off, we have to pay for a tow truck. Sleepy? How you doing, Callum?
Hot.
How are you? You're hot? Sweating?
Thank you.
Got maybe another hour?
Yeah, whatever.
An hour in this bumpy car. It needs racing.
What's your called, Emma?
A bumpy car.
Oh
A tin box.
no.
Well, I did call it a tin box.
It was just an Addy one before that.
Yes. Well, I can't talk about that. All right. I am saying goodbye to Igor. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And anybody that's coming here, I'll link Igor's website in the description.
Well, you can see it
Ah.
here on my
Yeah.
chest.
There you go.
OdesaGuide.net.
Yes.
Thank you again,
Okay.
mate.
Thank you again. All
Thank
right.
you too.
Goodbye for tonight. Goodbye for tonight.